You'd think they'd lock him away in the woodshed at the bottom of the garden, really, wouldn't you?
Yes.
I mean, I know he hasn't been convicted of anything, but you don't go around paying millions of quid, do you, to somebody just because, actually, you didn't do anything. The thing that I think is peculiar, though, and in a funny, contrary way, slightly admirable, is she doesn't stop defending or being with him or supporting him. You know that thing, it's the errant son. It's that very, and it's, in a sense, you could see it in a very converse way as being actually an astonishing tribute of kind of maternal love, like defending her pup. Because he is just awful. I mean, in every sense. He's been involved, hasn't he, in financial scandal after financial scandal, at least ways of getting money to pay off this debt and that debt. And yet she sticks with him. And I find that perversely admirable. And I don't know why she might do it. I once interviewed years ago, this is a long way off him, but on a talk show I used to do on a radio station. And a woman whose son was a murderer rang up. And at the end of it, I said to her, "Do you love him?" She went, "Of course I do. I'm his mother." And actually, it was a terribly moving moment. So I find these stories kind of weird because he's clearly awful.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, the papers are presenting this, Josh, as him worming his way back.
No one worms your way around the Queen. I don't believe that.
Yeah, I mean, everything the royal family does when it's public is carefully scripted. Yeah. And I guess she's thought it's his dad.
Well, I was just thinking about my mum. She won't even lend me her Netflix passwords. So, I don't know if she'd defend me. But yeah,
I'm trying to get my mum.
You want to do something a lot worse.
I know, yeah, exactly. But I didn't know.
What do they call those things that give you freedom pass? I'm trying to get
a free pass. Yeah. So I didn't know there's the managing editor, Joe Little, of Majesty magazine. I don't know if anybody knew but reads Majesty magazine out there. So that Andrew's accompaniment of the Queen may have been a matter of practicality. And thinking about it, it may well be because, you know, he was helping her, like, walk. Obviously, famously, he doesn't sweat. So it could be quite strenuous, and then he's not going to be slipping off, you know. So there could be...
She's not going to fall out of his hand, is she?
Yeah, it's not, you know, so there could be medical reasons, really, why she needed him in particular.
This is why we have this programme, because we discover insights that the other papers aren't covering.
But the other thing, too, which is, if you think of what happened to him, too, that, you know, when he did the thing and was going to go to court, and she went, "Right, you're going to have to do it on your own, and as a punishment, I am going to take away your titles, and you're not going to have to go to another public event."
And meet those horrible people.
And you think, yippee! Yeah. You know, I'll skip around the garden naked and do whatever.